Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie and I am here today with an L3 haul. This is from the most recent March restock that happened before Pi Day. I did participate in that. They're gonna be here tomorrow and I just did not want to wait to film this haul because I have been ever so patiently waiting for this box. And I also have a few things that I ordered a few days prior to that I hadn't shown. So I'm gonna show it all. I know that we're all buying like a shit ton of L3 right now because we found out that they're closing. I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat as everyone else. I'm trying to stock up on my favorites. I'm trying to try new things while I can. So I've been making some pretty hefty L3 orders. They have a pre-order coming up tomorrow. They haven't posted the list yet and I am almost scared to look because I'm afraid of how good it's gonna be, but I know that I will participate in that, and I know that they're gonna do a scoop-a-palooza with like all their scoops and then a loaf-a-palooza with all the loaves, and I probably will participate in those too, but then I'm really gonna try to chill out because I don't want to buy too much. I want to make sure that I'm getting through what I have, which I am, but still, I do need to slow my roll a little bit because I also want to be trying other vendors. But with all that being said, let's get started. I am going to do my scoops last. So let's start with the shapes and stuff. So this first one is Cafe C Spiced Oat Milk. I have never tried either of these oils before. Cafe C, I think that's Cafe Cubano coffee, and Spiced Oat Milk. I have one other one in here, I think, with spiced oat milk. Yes, so I smelled it in that blend because those few I've smelled already, but I know that this is mega popular. Like, people love Cafe C spiced oat milk. I always see people asking for it. I watched Ashley Overly's video and this was actually one of her customs, so thank you, Ashley, for allowing me to get this in a puppy pack and try it. But let me actually smell it. Cafe C is just a wonderful coffee. It's not as harsh as coffee bean, but it still has a very real, rich coffee scent. And this spiced oat milk, I definitely smell a little bit of the spice in it, but I thought this with the other blend and I wasn't sure what the note was coming from, but now I think it is the spiced oat milk. It's very creamy in the way that Serendipity is really creamy, and I know that Serendipity is like coconuts and people smell cherry, and that to me Serendipity is just like really, really creamy, and that's what I get from this. But this is fantastic. Super excited to give that a try in the warmers. Next, I got some fluted tarts in watermelon, mallow fluff, honeydew, and salty sea air. I have recently been going through a phase with realizing how much I like honeydew, so I wanted to grab a honeydew scent. I'm a little wary of watermelon. It's very hit or miss for me, but I do love salty sea air and mallow fluff, so let's see. Oh, that's quite good. I mainly smell the honeydew, which I really like, but I definitely get the salty sea air right after that. Salty sea air is just so fresh. It's not aquatic, it's just fresh. And L3's watermelon, it almost is a little bit herbal to me. That's kind of what I got from the last watermelon I tried with them. But it is really, really good. This is very springtime. It's very fresh, as in outdoorsy fresh. It has that little bit of fruit. It's very clean, but not like cleaner, just like a fresh, clean, windows open type of scent. I think it would be great in the bathroom, and I'm looking forward to trying that for sure. Next up, I got this little bitty Betty loaf in the scent Cali Comfort, which is strawberry pound cake and boardwalk mallow clouds. I've had this scent before and I absolutely love it. This was one of my pour requests and I am so, so grateful that they poured it. I wish that it wasn't this hot pink, I'm not gonna lie, because this stains my warmers really, really bad, but I have a few warmers that I don't care because they're already stained, so I will stick to those with this, but I love this scent. Yes, and it's just as good as I remember. Strawberry pound cake It's such a sweet strawberry, and to me, strawberry pound cake, when blended with certain things, can lean more body care. And with the Boardwalk Mallow Clouds, it kind of does that. And Boardwalk Mallow Clouds is vanilla. I think it's vanilla, marshmallow, and sandalwood. And mixed with the strawberry pound cake, this is just a very sweet, sort of summery leaning body care scent, and I really, really love that one. I'm so glad to have this again. I got one of these owls, and it's in the scent Ravenclaw, and I don't see the notes on here. Let me look and see if it's on the invoice, and if not, I'll just put it in. Oh no, it's on here. It's blue sugar, sugared violets, Earl Grey tea, and books. So let's see. That's actually really good. So books, I've had the books oil before mixed with some other things, and I didn't love it, but because I love blue sugar and Earl Grey tea so much, I wanted to give it another try. And sugared violets, I've never had either, but this is really, really good to me. It's a very fresh and clean scent. I mostly get the Earl Grey tea and the books. Not a ton of blue sugar, a little bit of the sugared violets. It's very ever so slightly floral, but definitely not overpoweringly floral. This is almost kind of like a spa type of scent, I feel like. That's what it reminds me of. Do I have... Okay, the rest are my scoops, and then I have those other few things that I ordered, but I'm going to show those at the end. I'm going to do my scoops first. This one is Pink Sugar, Sugar Coat It For Me. I've had this scent before. I actually just finished a bag of it. I'm going to talk about it in my empties video. I love this scent. Sugar Coat It For Me is cotton candy frosting, let them eat cake, toasted mallow, and sugar cookie royale, and mixed with the pink sugar. This is just such a sugary, sweet scent. It's super powerful. And yeah, it's just so good to me. This is like, it just reminds me of like what Barbie would melt in her dream house. It's just so feminine and sweet and sugary. And look at the color. I am in love with that. This one is lavender, peppermint, and Palo Santo. Very curious about this. It's very herbal. The peppermint is definitely a true peppermint oil, and the lavender is also a true lavender. And Palo Santo is very like smoky and ever so slightly incensey. So to me, this is like a very herbal, incensey type of scent. It honestly reminds me of what you would smell if you walked into like, oh, what am I trying to say? Like a metaphysical shop, or like a place where you buy crystals and herbs and incense. Like that's what I feel like they would be melting. If you like those types of scents, that is the best way that I can describe this one. Oh, I was a little open. This one is Smoked Vanilla, Island Fresh Gain, and Pink Chiffon. I am also going through a phase where I'm discovering how much I enjoy Pink Chiffon. To me, Pink Chiffon is a more perfumey body care scent, and I love smoked vanilla. That is a super, super strong smoky vanilla. And then Island Fresh Gain, I like Gain. Ooh, that's really good. It's definitely heavy on the Gain. I definitely get some of the smoked vanilla, and that adds a really nice smoky creaminess to this. And I can't quite pick out Pink Chiffon specifically because Island Fresh Gain is so strong, but it definitely smells like more than just the Gain. It's like a really, really nice, fresh and clean, like laundry scent, but toned down with these other notes. That is lovely. I'm very, very excited to melt that. This one is On Wednesdays We Wear Pink Frosted Animal Cookies, and today is October 3rd, which is Sugar Cookie Royale, Toasted Mallow, and Palo Santo. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. Pink Frosted Animal Cookies is such a, you get that like sweet frosting and that kind of almost like sweet crackery type of smell, because animal cookies are that like cracker texture, if that makes sense. And so it adds this delicious boost of sweetness to the Today is October 3rd. That is really, really good. I know that is going to be a hit in my house. This one is Zucchini Bread Sugar Cookie Royale. This is one of my favorite scent combinations ever. Zucchini Bread and Sugar Cookie Royale are two probably up there in my top 5 bakery scent oils. When you blend them together, magic happens. It is just the best bakery in the world. It is the perfect combination. Like, if you were to ask me, what are your 2 favorite bakery notes to blend together, it would hands down be Zucchini Bread and Sugar Cookie Royale. It's just so deep. It's so rich. It's so sweet. Sugar Cookie Royale almost has this like slight smokiness to it. And yeah, this is just no notes. No notes. I absolutely love this one. This is Aunt's Jam-Filled Jelly Rolls. I have been so excited to try this. A couple of YouTubers who I watch have absolutely raved about this scent. This is strawberry jam, whipped cream cheese, powdered sugar, and vanilla pound cake. I do have to say, L3's strawberry jam oil is amazing. Oh, that's really good. Yep, it's that classic L3 strawberry jam, which is such a delicious, muddled, macerated, juicy, real, deep strawberry jam. And blended with all of that bakery, that is just going to be such a delicious strawberry bakery. And strawberry jam mixed with other bakery is one of my favorite ways to do strawberry bakery. So glad I got that before it sold out. This one is one that I have bought many a time. This is Lavender, Toasted Mallow, and Vanilla Lace. I think that this was probably in my L3 favorites. I have requested this several times. They have poured this several times. This is one of my favorite combinations ever. Yeah, it's so good every time. To me, I don't even know how to explain this. I just feel like you need to smell it because it's genuinely so good. It is my favorite lavender blend of all time. The toastiness of the toasted mallow and the musk of that body care in the vanilla lace, because it's such a musky vanilla mixed with this herbal lavender, it brings together this just like beautiful, musky, toasty, slightly sweet lavender. And I'm so glad I have this in a scoop because I've only been able to get this in like puppy packs and stuff, and I needed a bigger quantity for sure. This one is 29 High Street type. This is a Lush type. It's a very clean, fresh scent. 29 High Street is pretty citrusy. It just smells like walking into a Lush store, but it's definitely one of their more citrusy scents rather than more floral or musky or herbal. Last scoop here is another one I'm so excited about that I've never tried. This is Jelly Donuts, Zucchini Bread, and Cream Cheese Frosting. This is another one that people have talked so highly of. That's one of the best things I've ever smelled in my life. Oh my gosh, the jelly of the Jelly Donuts is such a deep, rich, like strawberry raspberry combo, and you smell that fried dough. But with that depth of the zucchini bread, oh my gosh. That's amazing. And I can smell the cream cheese frosting just sweetening and richening that. Oh, that is a perfect jelly donut blend. I really like that. I have my little spatula. I got a nice rose gold one this time. Very cute. I love these. And then I will show my other few things and then we'll do my samples. These are the other few things I got. I have some of the pre-order extras here and one Bougie Bar. So the one Bougie Bar that I grabbed is Gain mixed with Sugar Cookie Royale. Laundry mixed with bakery slaps. If you've never tried it, just try it. It's so bomb. But these two are not ones that I would think to put together. And I saw it on the website and I was just like, you know, I just need to know. Like, I'm just curious. A Bougie Bar isn't that big of a commitment. Like, let's just see. And this, I have smelled these before. This is incredible. The Sugar Cookie Royale is able to shine through so much. It's wild because Gain is such a strong laundry scent that you would think that the Sugar Cookie Royale wouldn't really be able to come through, but it is like a perfect 50-50 blend of these. And the way that that Sugar Cookie Royale sweetens and tones down and smokes out a little bit of that Gain, it smells magical. Honestly, I cannot wait to warm this and see what happens when you put some heat on it because I was thoroughly impressed with this. This is the other spiced oat milk blend that I was talking about. This is spiced oat milk, Palo Santo, and velvet sugar. Velvet sugar is pretty similar to a pink sugar or blue sugar. It still has that sugared, like musky aspect, but it's just like a little bit more of a mix between the two. And this, so again, spiced oat milk. This has a little bit of a serendipity quality to me. I don't know why. It is just a very creamy note. I smell the Palo in here. L3's Palo Santo is fantastic. I think blended with that like muskiness of the velvet sugar, which is like that sugary kind of perfumey note, it adds this herbal quality that comes out of the Palo Santo. And so herbal mixed with creamy, mixed with perfume, mixed with musky. It's a really good combination. I really like it. I just don't fully know how to describe this, but it smells fantastic. I can't wait to warm it. I also grabbed this one, which is Twisted Peppermint, Roasted Pine Cones, Smoked Vanilla, and Zucchini Bread. I mainly smell Twisted Peppermint in this one right now, but I do get the smokiness of the smoked vanilla and that kind of fresh tree spice that comes from the pine cones. I don't smell any zucchini bread right now. This smells very Christmassy. I will probably save this for the holidays next year. I mean, I'll probably cut a few cubes and just try it out sooner than that to see, but then I'll probably set it aside. It does seem like it needs to sit a little bit so that all the other notes come out fully. So that works out totally fine. This one here is brown sugar fig, warm vanilla sugar, and sugar cookies. I love brown sugar fig. It is such a sweet, delicious body care scent. It's definitely adjacent to like a Boom Boom. If you've ever had the sweet fig body spray from Victoria's Secret, it does smell pretty similar to that, just a little bit more deep and rich because of the brown sugar. And then warm vanilla sugar, since that's another body care, it plays really well with that brown sugar fig. It's just a little bit sweeter and more sugary. And then sugar cookies is definitely a more like sweet, doughy sugar cookie than Sugar Cookie Royale is. So this one is amazing. This is fantastic. If you like Boom Boom, like I said, this is a very similar scent to me. They are definitely cousins or maybe even sisters. But this is just so sweet, but a body care. It's definitely very spring, summer. Kind of reminds me of like a beach night out at a beach vacation. It's just really delicious. And then I grabbed this Strawberry Pound Cake Rainstorm and Leaves. I've had this one before. I actually have it melting in my bathroom right now. It is amazing To me, the Rainstorm is definitely the strongest note, but the strawberry pound cake and the leaves, which has a little bit of a fruity aspect, really tone down that aquaticness of the Rainstorm, which sometimes can be a little too harsh on the nose. Just adds this little bit of fruit. To me, this reads so body care. I don't know if it's the muskiness of the leaves, but to me, this is just a beautiful, delicious, fresh scent, but it is on the body care side. I love it. Like I said, I have it melting in my bathroom right now and it's going strong. It has a great throw. And then this last little pre-order extra that I got was roasted pine cones and pink sugar. I believe this was another one of Ashley's customs. So again, thank you, Ashley. I'm obsessed with this. It reminds me of St. Valentine from Teddy B's. If you know, that's like one of my favorite scents ever. It just has that pine spice and it smells like like you're sniffing a pine cone. But that pink sugar, that perfume, that musk, that sugariness, it tones it down and they just blend together so smoothly. And it just makes this delicious, earthy, feminine, beautiful, beautiful blend. I positively love this one. I will definitely be requesting it again before L3 closes, or I will be asking for this in my customs because it's incredible. All right, team. So last but certainly not least, because it's my favorite part, we have my samples here. So let's give them a look-see. I try not to look at them until I'm opening them because I just get like so excited over these samples. This first one is pineapple, coconut, and leaves. I don't know if it's, I don't know if it's coconut leaves or if it's coconut and leaves, but smelling this, I'll be able to determine that. I love pineapple. Okay, yeah, this is definitely pineapple and coconut leaves. It's not like leaves, the leaves type. This is just like a super summery, coconutty pineapple. To me, it smells like, what are those called? A pina colada. Yes, it smells like a pina colada, sort of similar to Dole Whip, but without that like whipped creamy quality. This is good. Like I said, I do like pineapple scent, so I will enjoy this. This one is Sugar Cakes, which is fluffy yellow cake batter with whole vanilla buttercream frosting and crushed vanilla wafers on top. So I am glad to have this because I had this little tiny like thing of sugar cakes and I think that I cut it into too small of pieces because I couldn't get a throw out of it, but I've had it in blends and it smells great. So I wanted to give this another chance of melting it on its own, and this is a bigger piece, so I'm just gonna put this all in one. And that's wild because even on cold, this smells so, oh, I kicked you. Even on cold, this smells so much stronger than the sugar cakes that I had. So I don't know if just like, I don't know, something was up with mine. I don't know, maybe I had a hole in the bag or something. But even when I first got it, I remember it being really light. This is not light. This is a heavy, rich vanilla, and it's really good. I'm really glad to be able to give this one another chance on its own. This one is Pistachio, Give Me All The Carbs. I have never tried Give Me All The Carbs. It's one of their house blends, and I love pistachio, especially just the plain pistachio oil. I like that better even than like a pistachio pudding cake. This is amazing. Yeah, plain pistachio to me outdoes pistachio pudding cake. This is fantastic. This is one of my favorite pistachio blends I've ever smelled, at least on cold. And look at this cute little pig. It is just a true, delicious pistachio. It doesn't have that like super sweet cherry type of quality to it. And I don't know what bakery bready type notes are in Give Me All The Carbs, but I love them. It smells to me definitely more of like a bready, almost not like fully zucchini bread, but maybe a little bit. I'll look up the scent notes of Give Me All The Carbs and I'll put them here because that's amazing. If you haven't tried it, definitely try it. really, really good. So that is all for my L3 ready to ship March haul. Like I said, I do have a few pies coming tomorrow, and I'm just going to film a separate video on those, even though it's probably going to be a little bit short. I just wanted them to have their own moment, but I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know what you got from L3's most recent ready to ship. What was your favorite? Let me know if you got any of the scents that I got, and let me know what you think, or if you've tried these before, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.